tournament like that, not all that bad, but it is Supergirl Kels who moves on. So with that being said, folks, we are going to move on to the other side of Losers Bracket in the round of 8. It's going to be an interesting one as we're seeing Peckham. After we saw Peckham and Supergirl Kels, it's hard to imagine something that's going to top this. But here we are trying our best, I suppose.
It's been nothing but banger sets back to back to back, man. This has been an amazing experience, man. I hope everybody at home watching is having as much fun as we are right now, because this has been a very tight tournament so far. This is going to be great. So we got BRAV, okay, Snake player, versus
WaKa.
WaKa, okay. I don't think I know him. Who's he play?
WaKa is Luigi. So there's going to be a Snake Luigi matchup, and definitely one of the more, let's call it, interesting ones for sure. Going to get right into it, but once again, we would like to thank you for joining us here at twitch.tv/ANG Esports, your home for online Olympus II, of course, sponsored by Red Bull. One of these characters might be getting their wings up in the next round. The other one is going to have them melt in the light of the sun in their Icarian efforts to get to the top. WaKa, the Luigi, versus Br1AV, the Snake. Game number 1, step into the octagon. This is Smashville.
This is interesting because I don't really know what a Luigi does with a runaway snake, because that seems to be the big thing that Luigi struggles with, right? Is like people approaching and not approaching, but people just like staying away and just keeping him out.
Trying at the very least, and this is a lot of damage being piled up by this Luigi to start out. Really just took Luigi running into that dare rather to really get anything going. Gonna have to utilize those decent enough boxing options for Snake if you want to really try to emphasize how good these ranged options are, because Luigi has no problem just kind of sitting around you. It's not like they're just gonna mash in your face or anything. They don't mind keeping away from you if you're Snake.
That is also very true. And there's the back throw, already getting the first stock. So like right here, like I'd honestly, if I was AV, I'd just stay on that platform and platform cam, man. Like that's one thing that we all know that Snake mains are really good at doing. And the great thing is on that position he can just condition the approaches. But right now it doesn't really matter, because like it just kind of seems like WaKa's doing that to him right now. He just kind of holding like right under that platform and just keeping him out with fireballs and boxing him out. And it's kind of looking like kind of rough for AV to get out of this position. Now we have a ledge trapping Luigi, just trying to cover center stage, not letting him get down. The parry up tilt did not connect, but the down smash did. So he definitely came through with the answers.
Yeah, not one to simply just take anything lying down. WaKa, this character Luigi obviously, but I guess WaKa, a character in of themselves, actually the number 3 player in Tijuana, Mexico. So yeah, El Tri showing out for this tournament. Br1AV trying to bring a little respect to the name of Snake, even though honestly I feel like Snake, especially online, something that you kind of have to take seriously.
You absolutely do. He's definitely a very strong character in this meta right now, just because he's, obviously he's got setups, he's got good zoning capabilities, and he's kind of hard to react to in some situations. When you see that dash attack coming, you kind of just have to hope you know it's coming. It is that good. And not only that, like just all of his other options, like, like the short hop down airs, like nairs, stuff like that, whenever you're in close proximity, there's like, you just got to be ready for that kind of stuff, man. Okay, here comes the option coverage, down smash. Oh, there it is, and there it is again. He preemptively was up there with a down air, just waiting for that.
Br1AV, I believe, is also located in Mexico at the moment, but they are the number 2 ranked player in Ecuador. So, a little bit of an international affair here, and obviously you get some of the issues that come with such, which, it's just that's what happens. Sometimes the Nintendo Online is what it is, and that cannot be avoided. But as we're going to get this grenade shielded WaKa, just kind of trying to drive yourself through it. How is it that you negotiate the realm of online while also having to deal with your opponent? Obviously, it's a mental task, but how does it work out on the sticks?
right now, to be complete, like, okay, whenever it comes to like dealing with this kind of a situation, I'm honestly not even sure if I'm being completely honest, because right now it's just coming down to like, you know, just winning like little interactions and just being smart with how you position yourself, right? So like if you're ever down like this, like we saw AV, as long as you understand how to like hold favorable positions, like we've been seeing him this whole time, you can always make a comeback until you get back aired by a Luigi and put off stage. Double jump is burnt, resources are burnt. See what he's gonna do. Okay, yep. Go ahead and go for center stage. Got the parry, but dash tag don't give it. You know, esports. And
whatever you say, kid. Whatever you say. We knew. No, we all knew, man. You're not fooling nobody.
I almost lost my job for a second.
Oh man. We'll find work for you, kid. It's all good. But no, it's Br1 AV. Trying to blow up the. So Nikita is going to chase this. Okay, I think are we getting back to the match? I'm not sure. Okay, never mind. Cyclones is going to take it. WaKa. WaKa's going to go ahead and grab game 1 for themselves. Clearly, they don't give a stock when it matters most.
There you go. There you go. Oh man, dude, that was at the same time. AV was bringing it back, man. He seems like he was finally starting to find his flow. I think going into game 2, WaKa is going to be way more careful because AV definitely started to catch on to like what was going on in that game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the adaptation all throughout was relatively impressive, but at the same time, a pretty steady pace of things for that Luigi. They never really jumped out to a huge lead. Always kind of felt like Br1 AV had a chance to get themselves back into it. But at the same time, kind of looking back on it, I kind of wonder if that was WaKa just kind of stringing along the snake, making them think like, okay, now you have a chance. You're within striking range. Let's see you overextend just a little bit so I can keep the lead at where it is. That's kind of how it played out in my mind. Maybe that's exactly what WaKa was envisioning. Either way, Pokemon Stadium, game number 2, a lot of wide open space. You do have those platforms, but generally a decent neutral stage.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you really just did that. WaKa just did that to him. Oh my god. Okay, let's break that to him.
Let's break that down, bro. The moment that double jump was gone, WaKa said it was game time. Because he knows the only thing that Snake has is like either grenade, up B, and air dodge. So he kept being up there to threaten and just kept on throwing out these buttons, and literally AV never air dodged. So he's like, okay, you want to do that? I'm gonna just keep on down airing, and just kept the oppression coming. Because the moment he went below that ledge, that was it. That was it. He had Decipher, so the downers just kept coming.
They definitely did, didn't they? Did not stop until he died, and that was a rough first stock for Br1 AV, who now is at a full stock deficit to WaKa, who, again, pretty decent Luigi, and having to deal with Luigi online is not the best experience for most, especially when you try to get yourself back to platform and they read your landing with up smash. That is harsh for Br1 AV.
Man, when in doubt, always assume your opponent is going to match something out of hit stun and just wait for it. And that's what we just saw coming from WaKa, man. Because all you have to do is hold a favorite position, wait to see what their panic options are, and make a play off that. And, like, that can be your set play for literally the whole set. The moment you start to catch on to what those panic options are, kind of similar to what we saw with Super Gold Tails.
I kind of wonder if that is the potential backbreaking moment for WaKa, where, I mean, it's not just enough to take the stocks off of them. You kind of have to break your opponent's spirit, especially when you're playing in online. You wanted to go up high. That's a good move for Snake, generally speaking, but WaKa says, you know what? You just teed yourself up for me to back air you into the blast zone. That is throw it out there, man. That's a tree stock for WaKa.
That was crazy. Yo, the tree. Hey.
Tree, baby.
Oh man, dude.
You know where we are. Come on now.
Dude, WaKa.
I wish you remember. How can I forget?
That is amazing, dude. So, like, let me just talk about this, man. I'm impressed with WaKa because whenever he constantly goes out here and challenges him like this, it's kind of like, okay, what are you going to do about this? And AV just keeps on, like, getting hit by it, which is honestly blowing my mind because the thing is, the set play here is like, I'm going to keep on going for this, and eventually you're going to start being like, okay, I know he's going to go for this now. I'm going to start air dodging in and stuff like that. And then then, like, WaKa can start throwing in, like, feints and stuff like this and just keep on mixing him in this situation because he just keeps on winning neutral.
Br1, however.
Oh no!
That situation.
A grenade!
He is really trying?
Dude, did you not see that? He actually SD, but he had a grenade in his hand and it saved him. Oh
yeah.
My God. I want to know if that was intentional. If that was intentional, that was the most godlike thing I've seen a Luigi do.
Yeah, no, I feel like that was, that had to be part of the mix-up, right? It's like, okay, I'm just going to have to eat this grenade, but that's fine. I can take multiple grenades. I'm in Smash. That doesn't really mean anything to me. But do not do that in real life, folks, is what I'm trying to say. Either way, Br1, yeah, just trying to space themselves out, doing a decent job, and making WaKa just kind of chase them across the stage. This is, well, this is starting to look a little bit more like Wi-Fi. Oh my God, just as I say that, WaKa with a little mutually assured destruction.
Oh, he saved it!
He makes it back. Beautifully done by the snake. I thought he was dead, Ronan. I swore he was.
Dude, I thought he was too. Let's see what he does with this momentum. He's just kind of blowing up all over the place. He's got to survive. Grenade saves him from the cyclone. He's not really air dodging, and I know that WaKa keeps on catching onto that whenever he's above and around him. So he keeps on trying to force these reversals, but the grenade just keeps on having to answer to get around that. Okay, trying to get off the platform. Oh my God, that shield is so low. Wait, what hit him? I thought up air connected, but I actually have no idea what happened. What was that? I need a replay on that. Okay, there's the up smash, not getting the kill. Nikita's on the way. Gonna go ahead and trap where his landing is. Nope. Okay, center stage is taken. Ooh.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Ultimate. I have no idea what happened there. All right, but this is... Oh.
I mean, facts.
It's a grenade that's gonna take the second stock off of WaKa, who, I mean, after looking so clean the last couple of games, Br1 starting to get into their groove and perhaps kind of unlocking that next level that they need in order to advance through this tournament, showing that there is no quit in the number 2 player from Ecuador, now residing in Mexico, where their opponent does as well.
Like, watch what AV's doing with his platform right now. He's just kind of like working around it, and every single time, it's just like, it's very clear that WaKa has caught onto the flowchart of what he's doing and just keeps on finding these answers and has brought it all the way back. It's like, that's the thing whenever you're dealing with like Zoner as characters like this, is like whenever you see them setting up like this, if you see a set pattern, you just gotta be ready to challenge that. Because if you over-respect them, like a lot of people do, they just get away with murder, and that's why you see WaKa succeeding so well right now. He's still got a little ground to cover right here. Oh, nope, it's pretty much even now. It could go either way. Oh, caught the impression.
No, I clenched. All right, that's a little rough, but Br1 right now is showing absolutely no quit in this thing, even though WaKa did an incredible job to bring this thing back. Br1 is just going to throw the feet out there, going to chase WaKa down as deep as they possibly can go. And they're going to look to recover, and indeed they are successfully. WaKa getting the timing down really well, but again, it's going to be the boots to the chest that do WaKa in. Br1 is on the board. Little tactical espionage smash from this snake.
Bro, challenging back air on snake is rough. Dude, that move is amazing. It is super, super good. Great priority. And it kind of model shifts a bit whenever it like kind of starts. He kind of like bends his feet in and then kicks back. I think that's what happened with that interaction with a fair. Or it just beat it clean. It was one of the two. Okay, finally. I want to see this replay, man. I want to see what... Okay, there's the back air. There's the back air. Okay. See what we got here. Okay, here's the dash tag parry. There it is. Down throw. Set him up on the platform. Ooh, which one was this? Oh, okay. There's a reversal of the up air.
Oh, this was just after the first.
It was Nair!
It was Nair, yeah. Bro, wow, that is wild.
Luigi reversals. Oh my God. Dude.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh my God, dude, that was insane.
You know, it's
and he somehow saved it.
Yeah, but you know what was crazy is that right before that, when WaKa was down, we were looking at this edge guard, and oh wait, this was actually just before this one. where WaKa was holding onto the grenade and recovering after that. That was just such a smart play, and one of the things that really allowed WaKa to kind of keep it up. And yeah, you piled on just a little bit more damage to the chart of Snake. It's a rough way to go about things, especially when you look at the path that they have lying ahead potentially. WaKa 1 game away from having to fight Midi, that Pac-Man. So going from Snake to Pac-Man, excuse me, you kind of have a sense of how you're going to have to play this game for the foreseeable future, and that is you're going to have to rush things down. You're going to have to push the initiative, as we go to Yoshi's story for Game 4, and you are going to have to be the aggressor. Br1 AV fully realizing that and just kind of planting traps all over the place, more explosions than a horse walking across the DMZ, and this is going to be just absolutely bonkers for WaKa to have to traverse here.
Oh yeah, I definitely see what you mean here. And right, like what you see right now on this platform camping, like it's not gonna really work because now it seems like WaKa has found the answer to that by just simply like, okay, if we're a neutral playing field with, as far as percents go, I'm just gonna throw out Fireball. I'm not gonna have to care about this. I'm fine. Okay. Not to mention the trade war. Like the trade war is like not necessarily heavily against WaKa because he has the better reversals, really. Like he's got a killing Nair, a down B as well. Like, you've got to be super careful because if you keep that up at height all the way to higher percents, like WaKa's going to win this interaction every single time. So this is very, very scary for AV to be dealing with.
Yeah, Br1 AV just kind of sitting there, and all of a sudden we're seeing a little bit more methodical a pace to this game. No one in double digits as of yet. 1 minute has elapsed, and yeah, this is about what you want if you're the Snake, but yeah, you're getting chased down with the Cyclone, almost killing off at the top, but not getting enough hits to maybe have that be the case. I don't think last hit wound up doing it, actually.
No, because when he went for the up air, if he nared right there, I bet it would have popped him up high enough to where it would have killed, but he missed the frame trap opportunity. So here we are again, pivot canceling the grabs, throwing out the down air, just trying to find an opening, ends up getting whip punished by the grenades. Okay, set up back to ledge, back to neutral, here we go. I really don't know which way this is going to go because both these guys are playing super reckless. They're just kind of going in right now.
So I'd like to actually acknowledge something. I guess this is the gringo in me coming out, but yeah, Br1, yeah, that's Bruno. That's yeah. I definitely should have known that. I lived in Costa Rica long enough to maybe catch on to that, but yeah, that's Bruno. Shout outs to that. That's dope, actually. So yeah, Bruno AV versus WaKa. That's going to be that's going to be the Snake taking one stock. And yeah, we're just going to have to get used to saying Bruno. WaKa says you're just going to have to get used to seeing this back air. So
okay, there it goes. Grenade up in the air. Okay, let's see how he has with this advantage state. Jumps out of hit stun, immediately flings out the fair. Thing is about the fair is like it also has like a lot of startup and it kind of stays out for a while. So you can use it as a visual cue to set up. Just to kind of like hit him with a fair or something like that. Didn't see that come into play. Got the grab, down throw, no tech chase. Try to see if you tech roll in. He's trying to banking on WaKa, trying to like anytime he's in hit stun or anything like that, to try to force his way past him. So he's just kind of standing in place, just kind of like, okay, if you want to do that, this is naturally covered, and if you roll away, that's fine because you're still in a garbage position of being stuck in the corner. Okay, just goes and blows up the C4. There's the up air. See how he's gonna land? Okay, so there it is. Ooh, ends up drifting into the up smash.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Straight up wake up DP in your face. You're just gonna have to hold that one, buddy. And all of a sudden, this is Bruno on their tournament stock. If they are not careful, WaKa has their next round in their sights. Losers quarterfinal potentially hanging in the balance between these two characters, but this is only game 4. Bruno has to fight for survival as well on the way here. Has WaKa up to triple digits.
Oh, he's swinging for the fences too. If you're noticing, like right now, WaKa is like on him with some crazy up Bs and just trying to force these kill confirms right now. Okay, there's the up. Try to catch the DI, but did not happen with the back air. Okay, set up at ledge. Right now, AV's got to close this out now. He's got to make it happen. Bro, the stall with the Nikita, dude. He just wiggled. He literally wiggled it in his face.
Really just waved it around and then smacked him with it. That is just disrespectful, Bruno. And now that's going to be 2-all going into this last one. And while I wouldn't say that the momentum is fully in Bruno's favor, you can't really ignore the fact that Bruno wound up winning these last 2 games. WaKa maybe tracking down the movement but still really has no answers to the projectiles that Bruno has been able to establish here.
So, like, he hasn't found the answer quite yet, but it's very clear that, you know, what AV's doing is he's like wave bouncing back with grenade, keeping grenade to his back, because he knows that WaKa keeps on going for, like, you know, like spacing himself with like these kind of like aggressive pokes and stuff like this. So in a way, if WaKa started like noticing this, had the in-game aware to notice this, he can just go ahead and start using that as his way to condition grabs. So he's definitely got to be keeping that in mind whenever he goes into this next set. This is it, Game 5. Let's see what we got here from Bruno and see if he can keep this momentum.
I mean, this is someone who should know how to deal with Luigi. Wound up beating Elegant just one day ago in CUP Smash. That wound up being an 8-game affair. All in all, wound up sweeping Elegant in grand finals by a score of 3-0, but went 5 games in winners. So they should know how to deal with it. However, WaKa proving to be just a little bit of a different breed of Luigi, presenting a challenge as we are going cruising for game number 5. And again, it gets interesting. WaKa reads the landing and chops straight through the heart of Bruno. That's going to be stock number 1 for the Luigi.
You got to be careful whenever
it's straight right now, Ronan. This is nuts.
That's facts. This is why it's so important to be like really cautious whenever it comes to challenging good players whenever they have good option coverage. Because anytime someone is in a favorable position like you just saw with WaKa and he's just waiting for you to commit with an air dodge or something like that when he puts you in hit stun, it's free. It's actually just checkmate. He's banking on you trying to overcommit in a bad position so he can make plays off of that, and that's honestly the most optimal way to play an advantage in general, and that's what we're seeing from WaKa right now. He's got to be careful. Bruno's got to be careful about how he ends up trying to land and take his turn at ledge more.
Tries to catch with the mortar. Man, I'm trying to figure out exactly what the game plan here is for both, but WaKa, it seems like they're trying to slow down the game too. Maybe catch Bruno jumping into them with Fireball or something that they can catch with Nair or up air or something like that. Just something off of weak hit, and they're going to eventually get that Cyclone, not going to kill off the top. Somehow gravity remains the same in the vacuum of space, and WaKa is now with Bruno on their final stock, and it takes Bruno to their final stock. Again, can't even talk straight. It's been that crazy of a set.
Yes.
And this is going to be absolutely nutty down to the bitter end. What does Bruno need to do here?
Honestly, he's got like...
There you go. That's the up tilt.
He's got over like almost 5 minutes on the clock. In this situation, it's smart to ground yourself and remember what your strengths are. And it really just comes down to holding favorable positions when you get them, when you get little wins. Because if you do that, you still maintain control of the match even though you don't have the lead, but you still have an opportunity to still bring it back. But right now, we're seeing that with WaKa because he is just not letting this boy land. He says, the floor is lava, my dude. Oh, but then Bruno just says, hey, there's something on your chest. So it really, and he actually followed up from it, dude. Like, oh, here's another one for you, my dude. Here's your little sticker. It's okay. It ain't gonna hurt you. And then he put it on himself. Oh,
wound up mixing up the speed there, deciding to fast fall straight into Bear, catching WaKa right in the chest, and that was just enough to let.
Oh my God!
Able to get anything. The explosion. We are in for an explosive finish to this game number 5. Bruno versus WaKa, 1 stock apiece.
Nope.
Bruno got caught. Bruno got caught, and WaKa moves on in a heartbreaking fashion for Bruno. WaKa decides to just go up into the heavens. How do you make a tornado in space? WaKa finds the answer.
Dude, it came down to like, I kind of low-key saw this happen in this position because we've constantly seen this situation in this set with AV. It's like, instead of going and taking his turn at ledge and taking his mix-up, he constantly tried to challenge and force his way past WaKa, and WaKa's option coverage was just begging him to do that. So the moment he picked that option, it was already over. Just like so many stocks that that costed him through this set. Like, that was still amazing. Like, he was on his way bringing it back, but those habits and disadvantages costed him right there at the end. That was still amazing play from AV because it was an uphill battle from the jump. And you wouldn't think that for someone who, like, you know, took an Elegant not that long ago, but it just shows that WaKa is also, you know, a high-class Luigi himself, man. That was just good. You could tell this boy did his homework. He was ready.
No, absolutely. It was a well-earned victory for WaKa. Bruno, a heartbreak a heartbreaker of a set for him. Coming back from 2-0 down, looked to be an easy win for WaKa until you saw that snake coming back on the warpath. And yeah, that's a rough one for Bruno, but you just know they're going to come back stronger than ever. They're pretty strong mentally, and well, we're going to have to see how they perform in the future, see what they've learned from this very capable Luigi, who will move on to, I believe they're facing off against, what is it, Fluxius? I think it was. I mean, I have to look at this bracket, please excuse me. But in the meantime, we would like to thank you all for joining us here, twitch.tv/ANG Esports, for continuing coverage of online Olympus II, presented to you by ANG, and of our good friends, of course, at Red Bull. So shout outs to them. G in production. Our homie Ronan X is hanging in there on commentary. Do we have any ad slides for the people? Yeah, all right. So we're just going to go ahead, throw these up on the screen real fast, and
Alrighty, just want to let you all know about a couple of things. Yes, you see it. It's going to be coming up very, very soon. The Straight Outta Smashville anthology with the 16 best players here of our latest season. That's coming up. And yes, we want to keep this a surprise. We want to let you all know because many people asking about it. Straight Outta Smashville Season 8 is going to be coming back, of course. I know you all love it. Season 7 here, we're going to finish it off on February 28th. And then the week after, to mark it all, it's going to be Season 8. Man, I can't wait. Honestly, I don't know who the 16 best players are going to be here in this one. It's been crazy. It's been such